Marquette's a great team. I think you've got to, when we're playing a team like Marquette or any team that we're going to be playing next week, we've got to play great ball the entire time. I thought we did a lot of very good things tonight. I thought the fourth game kind of got out of hand. Some of that was Marquette. I thought they just kind of got into their groove and they were sending balls over that I thought were down. My biggest disappointment on the night was our serving. I thought we missed way too many serves and we served tentatively. And those are two things that can't go together. If you're missing that many serves, you really need to be aggressive with your serving. I thought offensively we did a lot of good things. I thought defensively we did a lot of good things. We made some unforced errors that you just can't make at different times. And again, you're playing a great team, and so you've got to be crisp at every aspect of the game to be successful when you're playing a team that I think could make a great run in the NCAA tournament. And this is good for us. This gives us good, playing a team like this will help us going into the tournament next weekend.
Kind of just touched on it, but it seems like every time you guys get a point to cut to one or two, maybe go on a run, and did it in the net, and you follow the serve. I guess how important was that, or how big was that for you guys not to be able to sustain or get on a run that label, create some momentum?
It's huge. We do a lot of discussing that in practice because runs are huge, and if you're putting pressure on a team and they're starting to struggle, the best thing for them mentally is for you to make, give them that point. So that's really critical. I think we've been serving very well, particularly at home lately. So we'll get back at it. I just thought, especially in game two, even though we won it, our serves were getting tentative. And we missed a couple big serves. We were fortunate to win that game, but we got tentative. So, it was big.
The exception, I think, of the third set, most of the play was pretty efficient from both sides. I mean, maybe you can correct me on that, but with the way Marquette's rolling right now, it's almost going to be kind of clouded the way you guys are actually playing down the stretch. Do you feel your team is playing the way it should be towards the end of the season?
I thought we played well this weekend. Yeah, I do. I think we went through probably the last month or so. I haven't thought we've played very well. I thought particularly Kate Elman had a fantastic weekend. That's huge for us defensively and what she's doing serve receive wise. And then I thought different hitters set up. We feel like we've got two great middles at different times. One's on, one's hot, one's cold. This weekend they both played well. That's going to be key for us. So, I think we've got a lot of good things going in. I think we shore up our serving. We didn't block as well this weekend as sometimes we do. I think a lot of that was Koberstein. That kid is so neutral, and when I say neutral, it's just hard to read which direction she's going, and that messes with our blockers some, so that created holes, and she's got good hitters that take advantage of that. But I think that kid is really critical to what Marquette does because she messes with our blockers so much.
The group come away with a championship tonight in Creighton's building. The environment was really tough. We needed to have a fantastic crowd, and I think Kirsten's done an amazing job here with the program. And we were really hoping that it would come back to that. We both split with each other over the course of the season, one at home, and I was really hoping we would finish with a 1-2 match like that. And I knew it would be everything as been as good a volleyball as it was tonight. I thought our team played pretty sharp the whole time, really controlled the first contacts pretty well, serving and passing, and made a big difference for our offense. They did a good job of stopping some of our players early. We were able to find some extra options for us to get things going a little bit offensively, and then at the end you could kind of feel the tidal wave of momentum overtake the match, and we came away with victory. And every time that we're striving for something that's a first time ever in our program history, it's hard. It's hard to know how our young players, there's so many freshmen on the court, how they're going to respond. It's hard to know when things get tight if they're going to be able to rebound well, and I thought we did a great job of that tonight. So proud of my group. Just so happy in terms of the work that we put in over the course of 5 years as well as this season to get to this point in our program. It's very gratifying.
I want to start with October 13th. You guys are here. You lose 3-0. I think we played 1-5-set match since then. You won them all. What's been the difference for you guys since that point?
Yeah, we came here in October and we got thumped. We didn't lose. We got beat bad. And I think it was a real wake-up call for our group that we can't just kind of do things. We have to really prepare mentally and physically better. And it became this kind of rallying cry for us. And we were fortunate that only 2 weeks elapsed between the time we played here and the time they came to play us at our place. And so we spent all that time just focused on what are we going to do better, what are we going to change, what adjustments can we make. And our group really invested in that. And then when we actually put it to use in the match and beat Creighton 3-0 at our gym, that was where the true buy-in came. And I think they know and they believe and they think, but until you actually do it, and then you look around and go, wait, this is going to work. We're going to be able to win doing the things that we're doing, preparing the way that we're preparing. So that was really a kind of a catapulting moment for our program and this young team.
We're excited to play on our home court. Our fans were great tonight, and Marquette's always a really fun game to play. So we were really jacked up to play tonight.
I don't think it wasn't by any means that we weren't jacked up to play. I mean, we were in it. We just all pieces didn't click together tonight. But I think we're more jacked up now for the NCAA coming off of a loss almost. Like absolutely, we're jacked up because we know that we can play better and we're going to play better next week. So.
You guys got to see kind of the difference that the different team they were on the road, but last time we saw them in Omaha, you guys took care of them 3-0. What were they able to do differently in these last two matches that kind of gave them the advantage?
Right. I mean, Marquette had a lot of offensive parity tonight. Elizabeth Coverson called her pretty sick back in the club. Anyways, she did a great job moving the ball around. Disturbed our block a lot, and they really grew throughout the year. They were a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, I was going to say that they had the mentality that they weren't going to let anything drop, and so that played a huge part into it too. And like I said, the parity that they had this time, rather than before the first time they were here, this time they had anywhere that they could go that was working for them. So,
Although it seems like they controlled, the match from the outside, you guys kept fighting, kept, battling back when they got 4-point lead. You guys would come back to one throughout the match. What were the huddles like? What were you guys just kind of advice to each other to stick with it?
a lot of the time, I think we were kind of saying like, okay, we're calm, we got to stay calm, relax, but we got to go. We got to pick it up, we got to go. We got to get a rhythm, we got to get into a groove. And unfortunately tonight we were kind of in streaks with our rhythms, and so I think that affected a little bit. But if we get back in our rhythm, which I know we can because last night we were in our rhythm, we'll be fine.
The team seemed